Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. Um, Good morning. We are live from Jakarta, Indonesia, and this is the weekday series. I know it's Friday, but it's considered weekday. So yeah. So welcome to everyone who just joined this live stream. Today we are gonna focus on getting the weapons and underwing load for the F-111C from Academy. You can see over here on the screen are some of the stuff that came inside the box, and just a bit of recap that I think last week we did some work on some of the stuff. Hi Trenton, good to see you in the channel. So you can see some of the stuff that came in the box, and yeah, we are. It should be box here. Good. Just a little bit more. Hi, Polo. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, so this is kind of like the quality. So maybe just a little bit of recap. These are the ones that we got from the box. There was like two pairs of drop tanks, and then a couple of smart bombs. Here you go, smart bombs. Um, all I know is they are laser guided bombs, but exactly what they are, I could only guess. So if you know the name of them, hi Isabel, welcome to the channel. If you know any of them, type in the chat box. Right, one is like this. It's a GB. Hey KZ, yeah, it's a GBU, but I haven't researched it yet. I mean, I don't know exactly the name of it, but this is a GBU. This is one of them, and there's another really big one. It seems like a bunker buster or something. It's a very long one, very slim. You can compare it like this. GBU guided bomb unit. I think it's using a laser head. I think. Yeah, you have to fill me in. And then there's this one. It seems to be like a missile or an anti-ship missile or what, but it seems like a ground attack. What I meant was air to ground ordnance. So I haven't filled that out because last week it was a bit too. And then we have these two. There seems to be pods or something. Um, this seems to be like I don't know. It could be a storage. This could be a ECM. I gotta do my research. Maverick. Maverick. I don't think so. This is huge. I don't think Mavericks. I've seen Mavericks before, but Maverick seems to be smaller. I think. Anyway, there's a couple of things that it's like loose ends. So let's try to finish this. Maybe I would start by um, putting the fins on. Here, this fins over here. One of the problem with the fins is they have a very small glue area, which is this. So I'm just gonna put a dash of extra thin and place it like that. Oops, it's broken again. Another one over here. Well, you gotta one that got those wing up front. J dams. Oh, like this one here. These are J dams. The one that got those wing up front. Maybe this one. And also this, I guess, right? That's the little wings. But this one seems to be like the real wing. J dam. Yeah. So you could see that there's a little bit of cleaning up to do on both sides. I'm gonna add some more extra thin there. Definitely, if you want to have this presentable, um, there's a little bit of sanding, filling, and all that stuff. Maybe some rescribing. Maybe some rescribing. Even before you do some painting, that's that's some of the routine that you have to do. As usual, I will paint them and then weather them. It's it's one of my favorites. Weathering bombs. All right. So I guess I need to add some more over here like that. It's all wacky. Like it doesn't, the rear fin, the fin in the front and the fin in the back doesn't align very well. I'm not sure you could see it on camera. You see that? It doesn't align very well. There. Like it's all going everywhere. Oops. Oops. I broke it. Yeah. The one you're holding is his anti-ship missile. Ah, got it. That's why it's so big. I see. So I guess knowing this is an uh Australian version, and yeah, I guess it's plausible that they have anti-shipping stuff, right? Definitely, definitely. Yeah, that makes sense, really. Okay, I guess I have to keep this dry for a while, and maybe we could focus on other stuff. Why don't we do this? This is also part of the build, and I'm probably going to where should I? Probably gonna. I'm probably gonna paint this first. F111 is aardvark. Yes, it's aardvark. Yeah, they have like different names, right? Aardvark and also Raven, but they're all the same plane, same jet. So this is gonna be super metallics, okay? And I'm gonna use this for my primer. Have we seen this before? Place. I'm gonna use this as a base. Okay. Bueno black. Have you used this before? It's really good. It becomes it's a glossy stuff. I'm gonna paint this first, I guess. Then we could put some metallics. I gotta find my I gotta find my cleaning. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's check. There's the cap. All right. Let me turn on the compressor. Whoops. Stuck. Okay. Seems to be working. So this is gonna end up glossy. I could see that there's a dent here that I have to work on. There. You see it? I didn't know it was there, but now I know I need to do some more sandpapering. So it's a good thing I did this. Put check on the anything that's kind of wrong. Whoa. Okay. It's not anti-ship missile. It's AGM 142 Popeye. It's a standoff missile. Ah, okay. So maybe like a long distance missile, yeah. Popeye. I'll check that out. So this is the Popeye thing. it's really beefy. I bet it has a lot of fuel in it. Okay. Okay. This thing has nothing inside. There's really not much detail inside the exhaust fan. It's just empty. Very few stuff that you can see. If you're into aftermarket, you should get some. Now let's see here too. Look, this is very clean. There's no imprints, detail, surface detail, whatever. Just only there in the back. It's a very simple kit. Okay, I have a little bit more, so I'm just gonna finish the whole cup. Oh, it's a harpoon, yeah, AGM 84. Yeah, I think I've seen that in Super Hornets. Yeah, it's very sleek. It has a white color. Wait a minute. Let me see if they have they have a. Let me see if the instruction has a color guide. Weapons. I have this. Oh, here it is. Look at that. AGM 142. Exactly. Look at this. That's Popeye. Yeah. I'm so ignorant. I didn't check this. I didn't check the instruction sheet. But yeah, spot on, man. KZ, thank you. So this is AGM 42. That would be this one here. So that goes into some kind of a gray color. This is a AGM 130. I don't know the name of it, but it's something like this. And there's a piece over here in the bottom. I think it's this one here. Maybe a rocket booster. Yeah, it looks like it. Attached on the bottom part of it. Semblance, very close. Yeah. On this one, it's well, I thought it was something you could carry like luggage or something. It turns out it's a pod, Gatling pod. So it's like electronic stuff, I guess. Okay, my technology know-how knowledge is so poor. I have no idea. This and what else? Do I have anything else? It's not much. Oh, these are just decals option. I love the fin artwork. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. see. The one I don't have is this one, but I could easily find out what they are. I think on the internet. Yeah, I know they have like a shorter version, like only this big. This is like this is so long. Could be something like this, isn't it? This is like huge. Hey Jose, welcome. Yeah. All right, so that's done. So this is kind of done. Usually, what I usually do is I kind of check the. I usually just check on the surface and just the quality of the surface. See here, because it's shiny, check on whether there's are imperfections. Here it is. You can see that um, that needs some putty, I think. Another one over here. Hi, Farid. Welcome. So I'm using this, I think 1500 or 1200. Very fine, wet imperfections on the surface. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go over this and well, I'm gonna take out most of the stuff to redo again, but at least I know imperfections are on the surface. Yeah, that's a very wise what is it saying? Life lesson. I'm just probably gonna leave it like that for a while. Some marks over here. See that? There. There you go. Some of the stuff that I need to clean. So here. See what surprise I have. Oh, look at that. It's already showing up some stuff I still need to work on. But perhaps for today, let's work on the weapons. Get sidetracked it so easily. It looks better. It looks better. Yeah, look, this one looks better than the other one. One of the problems with you probably know this too. You've dealt this again many times before. If you're dealing with metallics, any imperfection will show up. So, oh, here it is. You see this? It's missing. It needs to be rescribed. Here, it's gone. See that piece needs to be rescribed. All right, so at least I know some of the problems here, and also here. Is it the same thing? Let me give it another round. So this is since this is like 1200, 1500. It's not going to leave a lot of damage on the surface because it's smooth. Um, but at least, but it can help me find some of the imperfection that I can fix. So yeah, I think this is way better. Can you see this? Just to compare between See, the panel line is gone, so that needs to be rescribed. And it's a very simple fix. But then you'd have some of the bumps here, and it needs to be clean. Also here, I could see it here, very visible. But yeah, so just kind of like checking on the surface using the gloss primer. But I'll work on these later. Meanwhile, we could focus on this one here, foam stuff. All right, so the situation is that some of the surfaces are good, many are bad. Oh boy, you have like steps one between one. Trying to find the focus spot of the camera. So these are steps here. You have one side higher than the other one, so that has to go. And I could use this one. Just to kind of level things out a bit. And then I would work on, this is a 500. This thing is a 500. Um, 500 sandpaper, so it's going to be a little bit rough. Okay, so the bonding is good. It's just only, it's a matter of just a matter of steps. There's no gaps though. Very nice. Good. This one here. Yep, another step. You should do A10. Hi Marlin. Marlin Man Gaming. Marlin. Can I call you Marlin? Welcome. You should do an A10. Yes! I would love to. What is the best kit you think is out there? I mostly do 148 stuff. It's not the Tamiya kit, right? That's a bit too old, isn't it? Trumpeter maybe? Okay, this good. You know, if all kits are like this, you have a little bit of work to do. That would be a godsend. You know, less work for us. Oops! Oh, here it is. Can you see that? The glue just cave in. See there? Gotta glue that in. Other one on the other side. So more glue to this. This one too, I guess. Let them. I'll have this sit for a while, and we can move here. Be okay too. Just some steps. More steps over here. Case 2. Here. This is not the steps, but just mostly um, molding lines. Here. Just take them off from the inside. So I'm gonna replace this. This is a 500. This one is an 800, but it's a bit too soft. I'll find an 500. That should work. This is a 500. It's called Langsol. It's wet and dry waterproof paper. You should have, maybe depending on where you live, what country you live, you have probably a different brand, but this is probably the initial sandpaper that I use. I usually cut in small pieces. There we go. Pretty good. I wouldn't press it too hard. Just enough to get the edges off. Okay. Get the fins cleaned. Also at the bottom part, get them clean too. Yep, this is supposed to be good. And let's move to the 800. Water inside. Oops. Took one off. All right. get a bit better situation when it looks good. Yeah, it looks. I think it looks really good. Nope, just superficial. I think this is ready for primer and paint. I'm gonna add some glue here. That's pretty straight, isn't it? All right. Just gonna put this on the side. All right, let's work on this again. Good now. I can work on the rear end over here. Oh, that looks nasty. Some filler inside. This one here. I think it's the R. This is the old one that I have. It's really hardened. This is even hardened too. Oops. That is kind of hardened. Poke some holes inside. That So I'm putting cement, just dabbing this into the opening area, and hopefully to soften the putty. Yeah, it's softening now. Yeah, it's good. Right, there we go. So we probably need this. Have this spatula. You've probably seen this in my previous video. It's a painting spatula, artist painting spatula, and I had it for 10 to 15 years ago. Very good stuff. Could be that if you don't have this in your workbench, you should, or toolbox, you should. And probably a different brand in your country, but you can see that the size is very small. Just your half of your middle finger. Try to find the smallest possible shape as you can. Now, while we're opening the while we're opening the, what do you call it, the putty, might as well do some putty work. And there's one over here that said work on this, isn't it? I said that, I think. I thought I had there it is. That one. That seems to be okay. Oh, this one here. Um, okay. Yeah. Add some more stuff. See what else. Any. See this thing over here? It's, see that? There's like a small gap over there that needs to be glued. This one too. We're adding a card actually. Easier if I add a card like that. No. Good to. I go like this. Not really. Oh yeah, I think it's just. I think it's a molding issue. Okay. Just benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna add a bit more here. It couldn't be too wrong. Okay. Let's work on the Popeye. What is happening with the Popeye? So there's seems to be okay. I'm gonna put some stuff there. Now this putty dries really fast. So just in a matter of minutes you can work on it. What else? Here. Right. Well, this stuff is like so horrible. Look at that. Fine. What about this one? Okay. I think there was another one here. I think we might have a problem here. Hi, Kadir. Welcome to the channel. Okay. Maybe put some more. This one here too. Covering my bases basically. I'm not sure it's needed or not, but just in case. Yeah, welcome, Kadir. Going back again. I probably have to scribe, not scribe. Trying the words. Scribe, scratch, scribe, scrap, scrap. Probably need to scrap this. Horrible. You can see the huge line here. And you would see that there's a hole over here, dent here, and here. What about this one? Another dent. Heck. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try to be unpolitical in this channel if we can. That would be very useful. That would be very helpful. Thank you. Okay. That needs some work. Lots of work. What about this one? Same here. Same problem. Now, if you're new to, hi Daniel, welcome to the channel. If you haven't seen my earlier videos on the F-111, you would see that the whole kit has a fitting issue, and these drop tanks are a small example of the problems. The same problems apply to doing the kit. It's just enormous amount of work to get all the panel lines and the gluing surfaces in line. Hey Scott, welcome. Good day. How's your Friday doing? How's winter going for you? Okay, this is just so many issues at so many different levels. Need to wake need to wake up. Yeah, yeah. How long is daytime in during winter? Like 10 hours or 11 hours? You probably have longer nights, isn't it? I could only assume. Let me clean this junk out. Winter fine. I am always toasty. Great. Yep. That's good. Good to hear. Good to hear, Scott. All right. Stuff really well. Yeah, it's the best I can do. Let me work on getting these. This is 800. Let's write it over here. 800. I think I'll be working on this using this. Really short sundown or going down at 4. Oh, really short sundown going at 4 o'clock. Wow, 4 o'clock. That's very early. Okay, looks good. Yeah, really short. Here. Okay. And some other stuff too over here. Out. And the one in the back. In summer, 9 to 9:30 sundown. Whoa. 9 o'clock at night? That's something. Can't imagine having dinner with the sun still up. I usually have dinner at 7, so that would be kind of weird. But yeah, yeah, it's good to know that, different parts of the world. Here in Indonesia, it's we're in the equator, so everything is clockwork, 6 to 6. It's always 6 to 6. Slightly, maybe a few minutes left, differences, but it's always 6 to 6. Sundown, sunrise, 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Very predictable. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I think so. This is pretty much done. So I'll tell you, the putty that I use, the standard putty. I have a couple of brand that I use. Mm, the one that you just saw is this one. This is Putty R, Mr. White Putty R. This is the one that I'm using right now. A couple of years ago, I've been using it. Before that, I used this one. Now this is the difference is one with the R and one without. I have no idea what the difference is, but if you use it, this tends to be flaky. Like when you apply to the model, when you apply to the surface, it seems to be okay. But once it dries and when you sand it smooth like that, it becomes flaky and brittle. Flaky and brittle. And I don't like it. That's because I have to work on the same spot again and again and again and again just to get to smooth out the dent or whatever it is. But this one is a bit rubbery. So once it dries, and then when you kind of like smooth out, when it dries and when you smooth out using sandpaper, it keeps its form. You know, it doesn't flake. And yeah, so if I go like this, it doesn't crumble or flake, which I like a lot. I had a couple of put in the past. The one I had last time was this one here. Oh no, this is polishing compound. Sorry. Whoopsie. No, I think I don't have, but I had many years ago. This one here, old one is already rock hard. But 20 years ago, this is what I had. And I love it. I love it. It's great. But you can't get it in where I live in Indonesia. It's an American product, I think. I love it, but it's already dried up. I wish I could get this one again. It's nice. Yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, I don't have the one that I usually use, the Tamiya one. But at one point, I did use it, but I don't think I kind of it takes a bit of work using Tamiya version. So that's why I moved to what to Mr. Putty. I think for some we could do some primer. This one is definitely possible to do it. Primer for this. Let me clean this up a bit from the residue. So we have this. Sorry about the mess. It's just I think we have this ready for primer. This one too. And what about this? Hmm. This needs some work. Now, if you've seen my previous video, these weapon sets, not the not the what do you call it? Not the drop tanks, right? But the weapons, the underwing weapons, they came from a different sprue. It's called the F-16 sprue. It's still from Academy, but I'm just guessing that could be for a different model, and they just add that into the box. Okay, I'm gonna use a 500 first, slightly tapping that. And maybe this one too. Then using the 500. So this is really rough. 500 leaves a very rough surface. Some more water. Really nice. Then let's do the Popeye. No, not the Popeye, the GPU, right? GPU. See if I can prepare all of this for primer. Will be good. Okay. What about the Popeye? Still something we can do. This is fine. Oops, I think it's still wet. The fins are still wobbly. So maybe I'm just gonna put this aside for a while. Alright, I better not touch this. Yeah. I'll skip this. The Popeye thing. For now, let's focus on this thing. Um, and since we're gonna do more of a primer, the regular primer, I might just sand this with the 800 just to smooth out some of the heavy sanding, previous sanding. This one too. 800. All right. Just okay. So we got to get this for. You know what? Maybe I could do the wheels too. Why not? They're all in the same group anyway. The wheels. This one. Right. And then. Oh, you know what? This has something to do with. Um, that's all right. I'll do that later. Actually, this connects with this one here. Oh, it's this one here, like that. But yeah, that I can do this later. Yeah, I can do this later. Let's focus on what we have. Um, it's definitely the stabilizer, the horizontal stabilizers. So one of the things that you need to do for the Academy kit is make sure you sand all the corners. They're not really that good, the quality. It's quite rough actually, quite rough. Hmm. There's an imperfection here. That's gonna cost me some time working on it. Okay, it looks better, but then I need to rescribe the panel lines. Ah, it's always the case, Academy. This is I think an older kit from the manufacturer. It's not something that they made like 2 years ago. So it is an older kit, and I should be expecting it like that. I don't want to complain too much. All right, let's do primer. Probably see this. You've probably seen this before, but just for the new viewers, This is what kind of primer I use right now. 1500 Mr. Finishing Black. So I have to use. Uh, wait. Okay. This is a thinner that I use. Get a focus point. Where's my mixing stick? Oops. Okay. Almost there. Gotta put down my airbrush first. All right. Let's check the spray gun. Okay, good. Hi there, D-Doge. Maybe I can work on the front side. Okay, it seems okay. I need to work on this one over here, so I'm just gonna leave it there for a while. I can work on this. Still have plenty of paint. So I'm just gonna do some other stuff, like this one here. Hey, go for it. Welcome back. Hello. Yes, I still have a bit more in my cup. That's it. All right. So great stuff. So we did some primer for this one here. Let me bring the chart thing. Where is it? It's AGM 30. What we did, sanding, put a little bit of putty, and then priming it. There's a little bit of part here that I haven't installed yet, but I'll do that later on. But the main component's done. Main parts completed. The weapon, and then also partially it's the AGM 142. It's the Popeye. I haven't worked on the seam line over here in the back, and I think the one of the fins are still wobbly, so I wouldn't touch that. But the front area here is completed, so that's why Hey, thanks. Go for it. Yeah. Hope I had a great paint job. Yeah. Um, yeah, this one here is just like handling the front area. It seems to be okay. And I found that some of the lines are gone. Some of the recess lines that needs to be rescribed. So that's the Popeye. The other one is this one. It's not in the. It is not in the instruction sheet, but I made it anyway. TBU. This is very long. It looks like a. I don't know. I keep saying it. It looks like a bunker buster, but it could be something different. That, and then this is the exhaust. I can prepare this for metallics maybe in our next video, but it looks really clean. I think there is a few lines that I need to rework, and these are the pods. And this one is it's called the AN ASW 55 data link. Can't really see a lot of things, but and this is the AXQ14. Hard to see. It's all black. Um, and then did some bits and bobs. The wheels primed, and also the horizontal panels. Horizontal. Yeah, the rear wing area. What did I say? It was a horizontal stabilizers. Yes, it's to be somewhere over here. Like that. That needs to be painted. And it needs to be glued, I think, because it's all wobbly. Unless you could put a like an O-ring. If you could glue an O-ring there, and then that would be great. Actually, you can do it. Anyway, some of the problems I have with this kit. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming. I think I would probably have to end at this morning's session in a few more minutes. Again, really appreciate the chat, discussion, and also the new knowledge I got about these weapon systems. So I hope to see you again in a different live stream. And for right now, I'll probably end it right now. So good morning from Jakarta, Indonesia. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Okay, have a nice day, and hopefully we can talk again. Bye for now. Take care.